Well, here we are again, De Bello Gallico, chapter 31 of book 5. We're about to find out the outcome of the debate between Sabinus and Cotta. Are you excited? I'm excited. Consurgetur ex illo. It is risen from the council. You could also say they rise from the council. Comprehendent utrumque. They grasp each. The idea here is that Sabinus and Cotta grasp each other's hands. So they grasp each other, understood, and they beg that, we're going into an indirect statement here, that they not lead, deducat actually needs to be nt here, so change that in your text if it doesn't say it, deducant, that they not lead the matter, the rem, the situation, into the highest danger by means of their own disagreement and stubbornness, by means of their own dissent and pertinacity, because if they don't come to an agreement, things are going to get even worse. They're going to subject the entire legion to the greatest danger. Okay? Now this orant that introduced the indirect command, they beg that they not lead it into the highest danger, also introduces this indirect statement. How fun is that? We'll say, they beg, they say that the matter is easy. We do have a present tense main verb, present tense infinitive. They say that the matter is easy, whether they should remain or whether they should set out, if only everyone might feel and approve of one plan, might perceive and approve one concilium, unum concilium, understood. Okay? On the contrary, that they see, perspicere, that they see no safety in disagreement. So this is on the other hand, that they perceive, with the say being the subject of the infinitive perspicere. The matter is extended to the middle of the night by disputing, sort of by discussion. So this entire conversation about what to do is extended to the middle of the night. Caesar is making a statement here about the danger of deliberating late at night. This is possibly going to lead to bad decision making. At last, finally, Cotta, having been moved, gives his hands, which is an idiom that means he yields assent, kind of like he throws up his hands, but literally he gives his hands. The opinion of Sabinus prevails, or overpowers. It is announced that they will go, understand an essay here, at first light, ablative of time when. The remaining part of night is consumed in vigils, and that can mean that they had military watches at night, or that there was just a great deal of wakefulness because of their plans and preparations for departure. The remaining part of night is consumed in vigils. Since, or while, quisque miles, each soldier is looking out for his own things, is inspecting, really, his own equipment. Sua is the substantive, neuter, plural, accusative, adjective, his own things. And he's kind of asking himself these indirect questions. What he was able to carry with him, what he was being forced to leave behind from the gear of winter quarters. All things are being thought out, or maybe all things are being considered, why they should remain. Well, let me clarify that. That's an impersonal verb. It should not be remained without danger. But you could also say that why they should not remain without danger, and why the danger should be increased by the fatigue of the soldiers and by the watches or by their wakefulness. At first light, thus, they set out from the camp. As those whom it had been persuaded, and that's a verb of the head, that the plan had been given, understand an essay here, not by an enemy, but by a very friendly man, Ambiorix. And this last section is the thus, like how did they set out? They set out in a very long column and with very great baggage, with maximum impediments. And this is, of course, setting the stage for the disaster that will take place. A few quick grammatical comments about that last clause starting with ut. It's problematic. Here the ut is not going to be in an order that, just take it as. The quibus is dative, object of persuadeo. It's just a special verb that takes the dative. You could say for whom it had been persuaded. That would give that dative sense. But you could also just say men who had been persuaded. That, so you want to take that verb of the head there to the concilium, that the plan had been given. Okay, so a lot of fun things going on there. Of course, my definition of fun is probably different from your definition of fun. Thanks.